Chat, I'm alive. And sweaty. And very sweaty. Hello. What is crack-a-lackin'? Chat. Welcome to stream. How are we? It's a Tuesday. We had off yesterday. I didn't make it for an extra stream, but that's okay. Enjoyed my time off. But we are back in action and ready to go. Chat, we're going to try something new today. Because I think I want to change how I make YouTube videos. Because right now I'm just dumping the whole stream on YouTube and making cool little things for it. But I think we're going to switch it up a little bit. But let's start with our housekeeping. No one's really here yet to watch, so we will update a few things. We'll throw Pillow Fort on Moxfield. I don't think we actually have other Pillow Fort decks, don't we? This is not. This is like version. Let's take a look, chat. This might be like version 3. We had a historic. Yeah, okay. We had an old version. So let's do Pillow Fort. Oh, United Pillow Fort. Okay, so this is regular Pillow Fort. Version 1.0. Alright. Anywho. What is going on, boys and girls? We have a couple decks to play today. We're gonna start with the one you see on screen, which is a somewhat banned, mainly white, Pillow Fort deck, which we will go over in just a second. My arena has been very slow today. I had to, like, it wouldn't download the thing it needed to download. I was having a hard time. But we're back, baby. All right. Okay, chat. Here's what I think we're gonna play. I'm not really sure. I want to try it in best of 1 first, maybe. But I feel like we should build a sideboard for it. Now, what does that sideboard look like? I don't know. I haven't played. I think... I want to bring in, like, a couple Rest in Peace. We're going to be all enchantment-based. So we're going to play, like, 2 of these. Let's play Rest in Peace. I kind of want to play, like, a couple Supreme Verdict. For those decks that we can't get around creatures. We'll talk through other stuff in a moment. Do we have... We don't have Nevermore, do we? No, I didn't think so. I know we have Sphere of Safety. I'll go up on that. Let's play some, like, Timely Reinforcements, too. We love me some Timely Reinforcements. What do we have artifact hate-wise? Anything? Hardlight Containment doesn't do much. Petrify is not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. We could also just play Authority of the Consuls. Can tap or block, activated abilities can't be activated. I do like that quite a bit as a 2-mana something or other. Let's play it like Verdict, Rest in Peace, Kataki. We don't have Kataki. I'm just looking through like old Enduring Idea renewal lists and stuff. God, can you imagine if we had Enduring Idea? Maybe we play 2 of those. Maybe we play like a couple. We have Dispel, right? And then maybe just like a couple Fragment realities. Probably drop a Petrify. Play a 3rd reality. Alright, chat. We'll stick with something like that. Alright. Alrighty, welcome to our first deck of the evening. Pillow Fort. This is our first draft. We have played this in Timeless before. With a fetch land mana base, but I want to try it out in Historic because of all the Maroon Saver combo decks running around. And I feel like Ruined Halo is a pretty easy way to get around that combo. You just name Val, and then suddenly you don't die. Because it's an infinite loop, it does make you draw the game, but that's okay. So we played this shell in the past before. This is an enchantment-based list. It is not Enchantress, though, so we're not playing Enchantresses, Presence, Sithis, things like that to draw cards. We're just trying to sort of lock down the game with the Phyrexian Unlife Solemnity combo over... we're not playing 9 lives. I'm going with this one because this is effectively an extra 10 life for us. And then we're just playing enchantment-based locked pieces. So we do have Seam Rip, which just came from Edge of Eternity's, basically our version of Portable Hole. It's an enchantment, so it's tutorable off of Sterling Grove, but I just wanted to see how it feels in this sort of shell. I think it will be pretty helpful. Of course, we have 4 Runed Halo. Great for naming assorted creatures. I played a little bit off stream with this list today and named Voice of the Blessed, and they just kept ticking up counters, and they got to like 40/40s, and we were just sitting behind our Runed Halo for a while. Sterling Grove gives all of our enchantments Shroud, but it also works as a tutor. Notable that it puts that card on top, so usually best to do it end of your opponent's turn so you can draw out the following. Ghostly Prison makes our opponent's creatures cost 2 to attack us, which is great against some mana-heavy decks. They spend turns developing their board, and then they don't get to swing at us. Gives us plenty of time to continue setting up our lock. Our Banishing Light of choice is the Tension Sphere, just because I feel like it hits more. The Blue Splash is pretty easy for this list, but I like that, like, you know, if we're playing against Ocelot Pride, we can grab a token and erase every token they have rather than just one thing at a time. We talked about the lock. We're playing 4 Leyline of Sanctity. Helps against discard and burn. Just good card to have all around. A lot of things target. I'm trying out 2 Gideon's Intervention. Opponents can't cast spells with the chosen name, and you prevent all damage that be dealt to you by permanents you control and source with that chosen name. I just misread that, but that's okay. So basically a Runed Halo, but has the upside of getting that sort of meddling mage effect where they can't actually cast the name cards. So we got to play this against Kozilek's Return earlier, and Kozilek's Commands, and Microspawn, and Ugin, and all sorts of fun stuff. So, yeah, pretty sweet, chat. Pretty sweet. I'm just fumbling today, chat. But anyways, our win count of choice is Approach of the Second Sun. We're playing 2 Mistrise Village to make this uncounterable. Don't know if that's worth it. Mana base is pretty simple. We are playing 4 Spara's Headquarters and 2 Citadel is a little bit of card draw, at least to get us out of an empty hand. But I feel like this deck is going to run out of gas a lot, and that's something I'm worried about as we go into our games. I feel like we're going to get run over by Eldrazi a lot if we run into that, and God knows we will. Because we played Knuckleblade the other day, and we ran into Eldrazi 4 out of 5 games. So, over the sideboard, basic sideboard. A couple Rest in Peace is our Graveyard Hate of choice. We're playing Timely Reinforcements against aggro. A couple Supreme Verdict fragments as some versatile removal, 3 Dispel, Petrify, and an extra Verdict down there. We have built a version, Praven, with United Battlefront, but I'm just testing out a little different. This is mono white. We might revisit this list as well, but we're gonna start with this one, Brave, and we'll go from there. But yeah, this is what we're gonna start with, and we'll see how we do. Not super confident in Eldrazi meta with this, but we'll try it out. We're gonna take this into best of 3, and let's get crack-a-lackin' here. I don't know. 3 mana, no, whatever the 3 mana dig is, or consult, stock up and stuff. We could. There's just like a lot of, at least in the Bant version we're jamming, there's a lot of things we want to be playing that we don't have a lot of room for. All right, match number 1 against Darth Platypus. Again, with every deck I play on here, we try and take it through 5 matches of best of 3, kind of like an MTGO league. So we're going to jam this first as I break my microphone, chat. Please hold. Yeah, fix it, chat. You were worried for a second. I know you were. Did you just leave the ley lines in the sideboard? Our Leyline of Sanctity? They're in the main board. Expedition map. Chat. It's not what we like to see. But yeah, we can... I mean, we don't always need Leyline. We're going to drop a Sterling Grove right away here. Expedition map with a Luris means what? Twiddle? Playing Lotus Storm? Ah, he is playing Lotus Storm, chat. I mean, turn 1 Thoughtseize is pretty common. And Burn. People randomly doing shenanigans. Okay, chat, we got stifled. Chat, how does Blue-Red Lotus Field win? Did they play Grape Shot? That's my question. How does Lotus Storm win? Divine Purge. Sometimes they... I don't know. I feel like it's usually like Tendrils of Agony. But they can also just like mill their whole life, right? I'm not sure. Do you think he plays Grape Shot instead? We can name Grape Shot with the Gideon's intervention, but we can't do that next turn. He's gonna spend a turn stocking up. Tendrils, wait, Tendrils targets, right? It has to. Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure. So, it was a good choice that we chose Rune Halo on Tendrils. Okay, so he has a Storm deck. Do I just want to... What do I have in my deck? Is there anything we want to grab? Out of the... You know what? What is it? Is it Shift Enter to Auto Pass? Life's lifing. Still on the job hunt, Brave. But it's all right. We're doing our thing. Opponent just passed there. Very interesting. We're gonna play Solemnity here. We might just upkeep Sterling Grove and just go grab Unlife. And do they play Into the Flood Maw? They got to, right? Somewhere. Sideboard. I assume they play Wish too. I don't think they have room in the main board for all of their... I bet we can find a list. Blue-red. What did we see? We also saw... We'll assume our opponent's on something like this, because we saw Expedition map. Alright, chat. Underworld Breach, Stone of Erich, Tome Scour. There's the Artist Talent. He's playing Luris too, yeah? Yeah. Alright, Brave. I'll catch ya. We'll be here, just jamming games. Living our best life. Alright, opponent's gonna try and go off here. He's playing main deck Consign. They might literally be playing the list I pulled up. So far, it's 1-1. He's got the Expedition maps. He's got main deck Consign in memory. They always play main deck Consign, right? Counter their own Lotus. That's pretty sweet in a... Pretty sweet in Eldrazi meta. But, yeah, I don't know. This deck... I'm not sure, chat. I don't know if we have enough raw, like, power in terms of our lock pieces. We're gonna name Wish. See if we can lock him out of anything in the like, lock him out of his sideboard. I don't know if that's better than getting Phyrexian on life, but we're hoping that just, I don't know how else. If he's this deck, I don't know how he gets out of that. Is he playing Otawara? He is, but he would have to find both. And that only gets rid of one thing. I mean, he certainly could. Plus, he has the Expedition map. Lorien revealed. Okay, so he's not 1-1 on the list. He discarded one Otawara, which is interesting. This also has a splash of white. What are we splashing white for, chat? Fragment, maybe? Alright, this is good. Chat, we're learning. We're learning, chat. He is dating, though. But, like, if we look at old, like... I don't even know. Enchantress Pillow Fort list from, like, Modern. I don't know. There's just, like, not enough. Because the main thing I want to do is I don't really want to play any creatures like Sanctum Weaver and Sithis. I don't want to go, like, the enchantment ramp route and draw a million cards, because I want to try and blank as much removal as I can from the opponent. Like, creature-based removal. So playing no creatures helps with that, obviously. But then, like, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of situations where we just get into locks and we can't find, like, Approach of the Second Sun, which is literally our only win con. And then we're just going to sit here as our opponent, like, digs their way out. So, we'll see. Like this, we have a pretty good lock on, like, our opponent's main combo pieces. Well, actually, we don't know. But we're about to find out, chat. Lorien revealed. He's drawing a bunch of cards. He could also be playing main deck Jace or something, which would be wild. Did he discard other Otawara yet? Or no? Just the one? Oh no, he got rid of both, which is good for us. What do we want to bring? We probably bring in Rest in Peace. I think Leyline's fine. We could probably drop the Ghostly Prisons. What do they sideboard into? Anything, or are they strictly combo? He's not like a weird Phoenix build, right? No. He's just on Breach and Artist Talent. So chat, what I'm doing is I'm recording our deck text, and then I'm recording our games, and then instead of just uploading my entire stream, I can start uploading deck specific videos. Big brain, right? I'm not really trying to be like a YouTube guy, but I think that would make it easier for people to watch things. Does he play Into the Flood? Does he have, like, he just needs one Into the Flood mod to bounce the Grove. Okay, and he gave up. Interesting. Very interesting. There's also a big part of me that just wants to play Yorion, chat. Should we bring in the Fragments to like snipe the talents and stuff. That doesn't feel bad. Along with our seam rips, we're bringing the 2 rest in peace. We'll drop all 4 ghostly prisons. I think Gideon's whatever is fine, but I mean, he's not really playing anything greater than whatever, right? So we can probably drop 1 detention sphere and focus on having 1 mana hate pieces. Leyline obviously is very good here too. But I think our main goal is we somehow want to get double Sterling Grove out so that we can lock down everything. Oh, chat, I didn't even update. I didn't even save this to update the thing. If I do this, boom. And then after this, we might play, I have a Teamer Knuckleblade Zoo deck that I'm kind of interested in. I don't know if it's good, but we've been having a lot of fun with Knuckleblades. Does that fit on stream? It does. Awesome. We have to build a sideboard for that, though. But, there's also, part of me also wants to replace, I want to replace Approach of the Second Sun with Sphinx's Tutelage. Or play 1 of each, maybe? Because then Tutelage we can at least find off Sterling Grove, so we effectively have 5 copies. And Tutelage is a card advantage engine. In a sense, right? Does it draw and discard? It at least digs for us. I do really wish we had Detention Sphere. Or not Detention Sphere, Suppression Field. Alright, Darth Platypus. Game number 2 here. Match number 1. It's a beautiful hand, right? It's got nothing but hate. Honestly, if he plays a turn 1 map, I might just snipe it. Okay, chat, he didn't play a turn 1 map. Maybe we should have held up Fragment, but that's okay. Based on the sideboard we saw, he might bring in what? Floodmaw. I don't know if Divine. No, Divine Purge doesn't hit enchantments. He might bring in a Jace main board. I feel like we are very, very well suited for this matchup. Leyline Rest in Peace is quite the combo with Sterling Grove and Fragment backup. Very well could go off, though. Pour over the pages, maybe, and then you would have to get rid of Leyline first, which isn't that hard to do for him. But at least we're shutting down Underworld Breach for the time being. Could bring in... I don't know if we want to jam Grove or second recipes. Probably Grove. See if this just countered. Or we get Flood Mod in response. Yeah, that's what I thought. Does he have a second one for Rest in Peace? He had double Flood Mod in hand, dude? Jeez Louise. We probably should have Groved on turn 2. He is still untapping. Does he have third Flood Maw? No. Interesting. see if he goes off here. I think he's got it, chat. Double Floodmaw is pretty good against enchantment-based combo hate, chat. Drops a Stifle. Maps, Grows Jets, another Lotus Field. I do want to work on Ascendancy combo too. A bit more, but I wanted to continue getting some variety, so we might just save that for next stream. Consigns that. Does he have the hidden strings? He does not. Interesting. Very interesting, chat. Should we just rest in peace him again? I think that's our best bet here. Smack him with some fish. Opponent ran out of steam. Plus we have a fragment if he has artist talent. He has to bounce the Grove first. Also might be worth us sacking the Grove end of turn. We do need another land, but I'm happy he wasted double Floodmaw there right off the gate. We're gonna get Worms Chanted, maybe? What's happening? He untaps in response anyways? Okay. Somebody's a good draw. We're gonna sack. I think I want a second Runed Halo. I wanted to play his artist talent, but I don't think he's going to with a rest in peace. He might have sided those out. Just gonna try and go off again here. Chat, rest in peace is a good card. Stock's up. It's looking for a twiddle effect plus anything else. He might stifle our... I don't think it really makes sense for him to stifle it, but he could. Swing with the fish! So you have Floodmar, rest in peace. This is just me asking nobody in chat redundant questions that don't apply to anything. Going back, when he auto-watered our Grove, we probably should have just left it. We didn't really need to do anything. We should have just went for the fourth land. How many? He's gotten rid of both Otawaras, and we got rid of 2 Floodmaws. He's hardcasting Lorien revealed. This fragment's just wasting away in our hand. Bum, 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 bum. I said he could win through Jace. Left himself 6 blue, 6 red. Anything his heart desires. And he's going to pass back. I don't think Orum's Chant's really doing anything. It's interesting that he's playing Orum's Chant on our turn, when I feel like his main goal should be to protect his combo turn from us. I guess he's not expecting something like Fragment. He's trying to save himself from like the ley line in our hands, but it's interesting that he's fighting those off all willy-nilly. Like, we don't have the fastest clock. It's a loud noise outside chat, sorry. I'm just not really sure what opponent's doing. They've just been dirtling and drawing nothing. Another Lorien revealed. What's he digging for, chat? His other Floodmaw? Doom 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 boom 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 boom. Lorien, pour over the pages. All right, chat, things are happening here. Opponent has 12 minutes on clock, which is crazy. We're at 27 minutes. I mean, they can still tendrils us. They can still do a lot here. They got rid of our ley line. There's a wish. What we got? He's got to have enough to keep going, right? What's our storm count? 1, 3, 4, 5. He's almost there. I wonder if he sided out the talents altogether. Ah, he is playing Jace, chat. Big brain. He has 26 cards in library. He's going to try and draw all of them. We can do it. He can do it. I believe in him. Except he doesn't have breach access. And he did keep them in, which is good to know. So he's just going to be a little... He's got to chain together quite a few spells. There's also a chance he Jace just for additional card draw. We're gonna fragment his talent right away. I'm sure he has another one, but that at least slows him down a little bit. If he's got it, then he's got it. Draws Luris. He's running out of steam, chat. We can de-sphere his, whatever. Very good for us. Ran out of steam. Stole his Jace. I mean, he still has access to his full wish board. For tendrils. Four cards in hand. I believe in him. Except he's used... He already used all 4 hidden strings, right? How many Pour of the pages has he gone through? 1, 2, 3. So he has only 1 more Pour. I don't know if he could actually draw through his library that much. There's artist talent. How many spells is he at? 1, 2, 3. He needs 8 total. Or he's just trying not to die. Still at 3, 4. He has another Pour over the pages. That's 5. Chat, he's got 3 more, baby. But he does need double black. Okay. I mean, he can tendrils. Chooses red for second artist talent. Interesting. One, 2, 3. Going all in on artist talents, chat. Discarded another consign. Discarded another breach. I was gonna say another artist talent there would have been great. We're just chilling. A Gideon's intervention. I don't know. You think he's playing a second Jace? Maybe. He can't hit us with Grape Shot. I mean, he could have Floodmaw in hand. He already used, what, 2 Floodmaws? So you think he's playing all 4? Oh, use this cut now, chat. I mean, he could have another Jace. We don't know. If we see a Jace, we have to, Is he just trying to draw cards here? Chat, we don't know what's going on. He's really going for it. 10 cards left in library. I think he is out of untappers. This is where he taps for green. Dude has 5 minutes left on clock. This is crazy. Does he have Otawara left? I thought he used... No, he used 2. Could have, like, synced into Stupor, maybe. But again, that only bounces the Grove. We're still at 16. He's just leveling things up. Into a stock up. Chooses to decline all those. Or no. Yeah. Finds 2 things. We're just chilling, chat. We're just hanging out. What do you guys think of In Search of Greatness? When you're upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with mana value equal to 1 plus the greatest mana value. So it lets you double spell if you have something in hand that's bigger than your highest mana value. So if we have D-Sphere, we can play Leyline for free. However, it's only that, so it only curves. You can't go backwards. But you do get a Scry. Okay. Opponent was digging for no reason there and ended up just losing. Nice! Chat, we're up 1 game. We're up 1 game so far. We are 1-0. Wait till we run into Eldrazi, chat. It's going to be great. How do we feel about adding in Sphinx's Tutelage? I'll make the adjustment, and then maybe we'll go into the next game. Maybe we'll drop 1 approach and play 1 tutelage. Let me pull up a couple things here, chat. Sorry. I gotta get used to also... I don't really want to, like, fuck around with video editing. So I'm just, like, recording each section as we play. So I just, like, that was match number 1. Alright. Sorry, chat. Alright. Let's run match number 2. I don't know what is going on upstairs, but it is very loud. I feel like Eldrazi is gonna be the death of us, you know? We don't really want to run into that. All right. Match number two. I'm sorry, game number 2 in Matt. Jesus. All right, this is game 1 in match 2 with Pillow Fort here. I don't hate this hand. We'll keep and see where that takes us. Probably nowhere good. We're gonna get turn 1 Thoughtseize. Feels bad. Feels bad, chat. We'll play Gate to the Citadel. Prismatic Vista. We got Thoughtseized. We're just gonna play a Vista and pass. I feel like I say Vista different every single time. Grave Expectations is are we against Grixis Heist here? I don't really want to be against Grixis Heist. What's the big card called? Oh, Sterling Grove. He stole my Sterling Grove, chat. What a nerd. Grab White Source here. Let's just play Ghostly Prison. I want to learn a little bit more about what he's doing. I think he's just Grixis Heist. Triumphant Getaway doesn't target, does it? Whenever you cast a spell, each opponent loses 2. Okay, yeah, so that sucks for us. We're gonna hold on to this headquarters to cycle, I think. Probably just drove. We only have, what, 1 white sources in the deck from here on out? Yeah, we got 1 left. Play Solemnity. See if we get countered for whatever reason. Maybe. All right, chat. We assembled our lock. I'm not sure what opponent is playing. We don't know much. We're gonna cycle this headquarters. End of their turn. Mysterized Village is good. Sterling Grove was a great top deck. We'll play our village. We'll pass. And then I think end of turn we'll seek. But now we have assembled our pillow fort. And we're just chilling. Oh, that was a good draw too. Second ley line's always good. But this is like the kind of situation where I'm not like thrilled, right? Because we assembled our fort against a deck that probably can't do much against it. I'm hoping. Ashiok. That doesn't do much here. But I think I wanna like what is he gonna be? I think we're gonna go grab Sphinx's Tutelage. Okay. I didn't think opponent had anything against that, but we're not really. He's on a Grixis mid-range build. I don't think he's like straight whatever. He's not really. He has an Ashiok, but we have stuff for that. Grossly Present doesn't seem incredible here. I kind of want to just bring in, like, maybe cut, like, a prison and bring in a verdict, just in case. And then snag, like, a couple fragments. You can drop, like, a Ruined Halo. And, like, a single ley line. Ley line's pretty good here. I feel like we're not super pressured, so I'll drop an Unlife. Actually, no, let's drop a Seam Rip. We haven't really. We saw what? A Maze Mind Tome? Dispel. Not sold on yet, but we'll try that out instead. Fragment. No thank you. Ooh, chat, these are not good hands. Jesus Christ. Okay. That was tough. We're gonna get Thoughtseize. JK, we're good at this game. Maze Mind Tome. Or Fragment is Tome. Gets a scry off of it. Chat, I received a text message from a dermatology. Cool. Let's just play Solemnity. This could be, I don't know, anything. The world is oyster, chat. Be anything his heart desires. No red source. He de-spheres our Solemnity. This always goes under opponent's control, our owner's control, right? So I can just de-sphere his de-sphere. Oh no, I can't. It has to be not named D-Sphere. Smart, chat. I don't read my own cards. Don't read my own cards. Nicol Bolas the Ravager. So he is just regular old Grixis mid. But he's playing half shitty heist cards too. Interesting. Alright. We're effectively at 24 life. Opponent Croxes us. Why are you playing Maze Mind Tome in your list? Interesting. And Reckoner Bankbuster. Chat, what is going on? What is our opponent doing? We need a counterspell? Like, what is this? It isn't a counterspell. Very interesting. Is he gonna flip his Nicol Bolas? Chat, we're learning a lot this game. This is much better. For once, Detention Sphere is not just Banishing Light. You do indeed have to name something else. Do you have another counterspell? Mystical Dispute. Brought in Mystical Dispute. What did he see in game 1? Just Sphinx's Tutelage for blue? Oh, and D-Sphere, I guess. Chooses not to do that. Maybe second main phase? Yeah. D-Sphere off the top, baby! D-Sphere off the top! Bueller? Anyone? Sterling goes pretty good. We can grab another D-Sphere with it. He has Croxa as well. Let's see if he plays anything else relevant out of the graveyard. If we want to bring him Rest in Peace or not. Okay, so he is playing heist cards, chat. Chat, we're learning so many. We're learning so many. So much many. Jesus. We also could just get Leyline here, but I think we're gonna get rid of his Nicol Bolas, maybe? Is that what we want to do? Yeah, let's grab D-Sphere. Does he have something else? Weave the Nightmare. Alright, he's all in, baby. Let's concede. Let's go into game 3. That's all about the bottom card. Okay, good to know. Is it target player? It is. So ley lines are good. I think we're going to bring in the other Triumph. The Seam Rip doesn't seem great. I think I want the other... whatever. And then he's also bringing that. Let's bring in the Dispels. I don't think we need the Ghostly Prisons. The Verdict's probably fine as a one-of. We could probably drop one Grove. Let's try something like that, chat. We did see Croxa, but I don't know if that does much. That was a bad mulligan hand for us, too. We went down to 5. All right, chat. No, thank you. Jesus. No, thank you. Sure. Oh my god, chat. Oh, chat. Our deck hates us. We're playing 24. Okay, okay. Give me a blue source. Croxa? Feed the Swarm. Dude's got hate up the wazoo. Ooh, ooh. Maze Mine Tome. You know what? I don't really care about Maze Mine Tome right now. Verdict. Are we just not going to draw lands now, chat? Our deck hates us. Our deck hates us. Unlife is good. You think we're gonna just play it? Or you think we're gonna get Mystical Disputed? He's gonna flash in his Triumphant Getaway. You got it. This was against... Delete this one. What was our first match against, chat? Blue Red Lotus, right? Do, 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 do. Firing up a hive, maybe? No. He's playing a ley line against us. Got it. I'm into it. Let's fragment his getaway. There's a Croxa. We'll discard our Verdict, I think. Opponent has what? 2 cards? Including Croxa. We know this might be a Saw coming. I think we'll Bolas the Ravager. We'll get rid of the Ruined Halo. Go for a D-Sphere. Eat his Ravager. And we're out of cards. Which is tough. We could also be playing Authority to the consoles in this list. He stole our Sphinx's tutelage, chat. Jesus. Gotta find our approach to the second sun before he mills it. Or else we're gonna have to, like, I don't even know what we do if he mills our approach. We don't have an out. Sterling Grove, Fragment. Okay. Second Dispel is fine. Cycle this. Ruined Halo. Is this each opponent? Target opponent. Let's see if he counters this. He does. So not our matchup, chat. Dispel's not very good. We should probably just play in Dispute. Or just straight Counterspell, to be honest. If he mills our approach, we just lose, obviously. But we also don't have a Mistrise Village. He gets a Mistrise Village, which is annoying. Chat, he's hitting some bangers, dude. He's hitting some bangers. D-Sphere is good. He is milling us out. Using our own tools against us, boys. He also has Maze Mind Tome, which is tough. He's drawing double cards a turn. Okay. Gets us somewhere. I think we have to name Sphinx's tutelage. He has a D-Sphere for our own Ruined Halo. I think we're gonna have to D-Sphere his tutelage. But again, if we don't, if he mills whatever, we do not have a way out. See a counterspell here. Another one. Weave the Nightmare, of course. I will say Weave the Nightmare is a pretty good card, chat. -5. A Dismember staple to a counterspell or a draw card is pretty sweet. It's like Flame of Anor, but bad. Chat, we literally have 11 cards left in library. And watch him get Approach of the Second Sun with this Triumphant Getaway. Being picked apart here. I am glad we didn't bring in the Rest in Peace, though. I wonder if he has our Approach over here. Really suck if he did. He's gonna heist us. He's got gas, chat. I think we're dead here, chat. Ripperino. Oh, we got smothered in that game. Double maul to 5 is not good. It does not feel good when that happens, chat. But on to the next one. All right. 1-1. Oh boy. Let's get rid of the dispels. Do we just want to play plain? I guess we could play Orm's Chant or something too. Or Dovin's Veto, maybe? I like this. Let's do 3 of these. All right, baby. All right. Let's go to match number 3. Swap that around a little bit. I do like Sphinx's tutelage over the second approach. I think that's a good idea. I do think we need more card draw or some sort of card advantage. I don't know if we want to play like a. What's the 2-mana enchantment that you can, whenever you gain life, you can pay 2 to draw a card, and then pay 4 to make a 1/1 lifelinker. Shoot, what is that called? Wow. I think, did we play it in the other thing? All right, game number 1 in match 3. Currently 1-1. We're gonna keep this hand. I do like Leyline with Ruined Halo. What is that card I'm talking about, chat? It's like Dawn something. Dawn card. Dawn of Hope is what I'm thinking of. What is this? We'll gain protection from Alas. I don't think it protects us very much, but we will do it. Dawn of Hope is what I'm thinking of, I think. Boromir. Dawn of Hope. Maybe gain life. Might be a good... Chat, can we play Yorion? Can we just play Yorion and call it a day? Do I need Sterling Grove yet? I don't think so. I think we're going to play the Sphinx's tutelage. Good to know he has Boromir. If we want to bring a Verdict out of the side. I don't think we do. Ghostly Prison's probably pretty good here. Radadribic. Isn't there an infinite combo with this card? So you get tempted by the ring. I know we don't gain protection from the drain ability. Ah! Is this what I'm thinking of, chat? The infinite combo? Exactly. Speak of the devil, chat. Alright, good to know. So how does this work? Whenever it dies, you create a token of it that's a copy of that creature. So if we bring in Rest in Peace, it gets exiled instead. So we're going to play that. Seam Rip seems great. We'll bring in all the fragments. Let's bring in the Petrify too. D-Sphere is good. What colors are they on? Abzan. So we might get some hate going on. Could probably drop each of the combo pieces and a couple Ghostly Prison. Maybe if... Do we even need the ley lines? If we're not... We don't know if they're playing Thoughtseize and stuff too, but I think we can drop these. Maybe have one as a tutor target. Do we like Timely Reinforcements? I don't think we need it. Verdict. He's playing Boromir. Chat, we're kind of getting stomped on. Just kind of what I thought would happen. Sand's got nothing really going for it. Sand's not horrible. Chuck a... Yeah, we might want to chuck a Solemnity there, but... Chad, can we play Yorion in this shell? I feel like we could. Boromir combos. Second D-Sphere is fine. Let's just play Sterling Grove out. Tutor roll target if we need it. I'd like to find a land off the top. We have tried playing ooh, Fragment's pretty good. Let's just play... We're just gonna name Delighted Halfling. We're just going all out here, chat. Stop those pings, you know? If he plays... Okay, that's fine. We have a Fragment. Play second Halfling. Oh my gosh, the Rune Halo was incredible. You think we can spin him into another one? Bet we could. Chat, Ruined Halo on Delighted Halfling. Paid off. We might go grab Rest in Peace on this Sterling Grove. And we might not even need it, to be honest. Boromir? Let's go grab Rest in Peace. That might open us to a Fragment or something, but if there's a chance we can just shut down the whole deck, then why not play it, chat? We get hit for 5. Maybe. See if he has hate for us. There's Radadribuk. What's the ward on this? Just 2. Okay. Let's D-Sphere. Do we want D-Sphere Boromir? No, we'll D-Sphere Pilgrim. Okay, good for us. Just has a 3/3. We're at 15. We're chilling for a second. He finds the hate piece. Swings at us. For whatever. Leyline of Sanctity. Okay. We'd like another land off the top, or any other. Sterling Grove would be good. Let's play Ghostly Prison. Chat, I'm telling you, if we don't find another land and we just die to Radadribuk of Urborg, I will cry. Okay. See what he scries. Keeps on top. Not good for us. Opponent swings for 3. Give me land. Give me land. 2-turn clock. Give me land. Okay, that works too. Spin him into a what? Positive hexproof? Probably. I thought it was just indestructible. No, it is hexproof, chat. Oof. And he found a what? Oh, a layer of the Hydra. That's fine. All right, chat. Then we're dead to layer. What's up with our lands, chat? Taking a lot of mauls to 5, and then we're struggling on 24. And we're really curving out at 3. You know? Like, yeah, we're playing Leyline and Gideon's Intervention, but that's more of a late game thing. He has plenty of mana here to kill us. This is tough. Swings at us for 5, and we die. Damn, chat. Not going well for the old Pillow Fort. I think the main two I feel like we have to be playing Greater Oromancy, and we have to play some other form of card advantage. We're going to match number 4 here, though. Alright. We are on match number 4. We have Leyline with double Unlife and some lands. I think we're going to try it out, chat. Against Yorion here. We'll start on a headquarters. At least Mistrise Village comes untapped. That's a good draw as well. Opponent, a little Val combo, huh? Maybe. We can call that Boromir combo, right? Rada Drobic combo. Let's D-sphere this. So chat, how do we play like a Yorion build and then play like some sort of wish board? Chat, can you tell we're going way down in the MMR by playing this deck? Oh god. Moonblast Chariot. Okay, he's gonna search for an enchantment. Should we just go get... Well, I don't know. Does he reveal that to us? He does. Cabaret Rebels. Okay. We'll crack this and go find an Solemnity. I don't know what he's playing, so we're gonna make it uncounterable. And we'll just pass back. Cabaret Rebels. Swings at us. You got it. Another Mistrise Village. We'll play second ley line. And then same thing here. We're just stuck. Which makes me feel that we played a white United Pillow Fort version. United Battlefront in Pillow Fort. But opponent's swinging at us for 3. It does make our mana easier. You didn't play Seal from Existence. He's going to destroy our Unlife. Okay. I have another one. It's okay. And I have a Ghostly Prison. That's a good top deck. But if we play mono white, then we can also play Dawn of Hope and like in a Nykthos kind of thing. Opponent is venturing deep into this dungeon. Crawling into our nether regions. It's very quiet tonight for a Tuesday, chat. There's no one here. Cleric. Interesting in he's 5 colors, but all his creatures are white so far. Finds a Thassa. We're just doing nothing. I do like... I don't know what Silvery Moon Ranger does. Swings at us for 3. We'd like to find a Sterling Grove. Somewhere off the top. But opponent, I mean, they're playing 200-something cards, Chad. They could have anything in there. This guy's going to be venturing into dungeons left and right, baby. Chat, I don't know. We're already 90 minutes in, and we still have another match to play. That's not what we wanted to see. All right. So we get no lands, and then we get some lands. We gotta figure this out, chat. We have to figure ourselves out. I do want to build, or at least work on a. Let's delete this. Sorry, I apologize, chat. I got some other things going on my other screen. I want to make a video. Adventure in the dungeon. Cast a Planeswalker spell. Wow. Video. I want to make. Topiary Stomper. All right. Chat, we're in the depths. We are in the depths of Platinum. We are not doing well. We really just need to find Sterling Grove. We need to dig for some protection on our lock. Oh, okay. Diabolic Intent is not good for us, chat. Diabolic Intent is not good for us, chat. Seam Rip. I'll rip some seams, if you know what I mean. I don't know what we're targeting, but I'll rip a seam. Triumphant Adventurer. Maybe he's just playing one Cathar Commando, you know? Probably not. Alright. Opponent's gonna swing at us for a whole bunch. They get no counters because of Solemnity. I liked that. Smack us down to 1. Interesting. Are we going to get Diabolic Intented here? No, he's just going to bounce that. Okay. We haven't ran into any Eldrazi, which is a good thing. I don't think we do very well against Eldrazi, but if we can't do well against all these other decks, then this is definitely not the right build. Ruined Halo. Chat, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what to name with Ruined Halo. This man has so many things. Should I just name Nadar? I don't even know. It doesn't matter, I think. That's not how you spell things. What are the modern versions of this? Okay, there's that. He does that because he has Leyline of Anticipation. What does modern Pillow Fort look like? Are they just playing better cards? I assume he got some sort of enchantment hate piece. Oh, okay. It's not enchantment hate. Could also play Book of Exalted Deeds combo. I don't really want to do that. Brutal Cathar. I like that card, chat. Does he know that's only creatures, though? I don't know. Probably. We're just gonna shift enter here and auto pass. What do you find off intent? What was that? When a street enter is gain 1 life. Oh god, chat. Is this entertaining? I feel like it's not entertaining. We are the Jank Tank, so we appreciate a good cards in my collection deck, but... And am I allowed to play Nyx Fleece Ram? I don't really want to play Nyx Fleece Ram. Okay, land off the top. Love to see it. Chat, we're doing really well. Emergent. Okay, we're going to see to an Emergent Ultimatum. God damn. Jesus Christ. Let's bring in the whatevers. We'll bring in the fragments. We're going to take out the interventions, dude. Like, I don't even know if we need ley lines either. There's just so many things to name that not worth it. Not worth it, baby. Oh, chat, our deck is bad. We start off real strong. I like this hand, though. This hand is very good. We'll probably... I might have to revisit this one. Okay, opponent conceded. Awesome. Love that for us. Chat, we're going into game 3, baby. He got scared. I guess we could also just play Sphere of Safety over Ghostly Prison. This is pretty good. Double Sterling Grove is helpful. Opponent mulled to 6. Ruined Halo off the top. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Greater Oromancy is probably necessary too. I really wish we had suppression fields, but we don't. Our mana is also stupid. We are having a tough time with mana today. Also, I'm really hungry. What is opponent doing? Nothing. I don't like... Okay, chat. Alright, deck. Let's calm down. This is the way Richard Garfield intended to... Ah! We did it, chat. We're so good at this game. This is the way Richard Garfield intended Magic to be played. That's what I'm saying. Opponent's got 4 mana. Maybe some counter spells. We don't know. We have no idea what's going on. These could be board wipes. They could be Alrund's Epiphany. Opponent has Day of Judgment. Okay. I'm so confused, chat. Let's play Ghostly Prison. Jeez Louise. We are up 2 minutes on clock. That's important, chat. Barwin, you got it, Super Chief. I don't even know what this is. Just enters into a dungeon. Return mana or graveyard to battlefield. Okay. We can ruin Halo that. I'm into it. Phyrexian Unlife's pretty good too. I think we're just gonna fragment it. He does have counter spells, maybe. Oh, very good. Let's eat that. Spin him into a Core Celebrant, sure. All right, chat. I'm gonna have to rebrew this. Seam Rip seems like a great addition, but I think we're probably better off going into white. Detention Sphere is pretty good too. Let's play Second Prison. See if it gets countered. It does not. That's nice. And then we'll just chill with this fragment. Oh, boys. Maybe we should have played Knuckles. Second key to the archive. You got it. Data Citadel. I don't like it. I love it, love it, love it. Approach of the Second Sun is nice. Let's see if we can play this Phyrexian Unlife. I think this is going to get counterspelled. Yes, sir. Don't feel super pressured. We have double Halo in hand, plus a Ghostly Prison out, so he doesn't really have a clock on us. My question is, he play like Cleansing Nova or Farewells or Demonic Tutor? We definitely need some sort of card advantage. I liked in this Pillow Fort build, this is an old version we played. I like that we got to play 4 Gate to the Citadel too. And Battlefront kind of just puts, it's kind of card advantage in a sense. But if we play Tutelage as our main win con, maybe we just drop Approach altogether. Finding this off like a Battlefront's probably pretty good too. Let's just start filtering. Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. Can I fragment that? I can. What do you get? The Reality Chip. That's a good card. I like the Reality Chip. Is he gonna equip? No. We're gonna de-sphere it, I think. Alright, chat. We're chilling. We're cooling. We're moving. We're grooving. Chilling like villains. What is that? Invasion of Zendikar. You got it. This is... Chat. I'm telling you, if we can't beat this, then what's the point? What's the point, boys? We're sitting here. Opponent's got 228 cards and locked and loaded, baby. We don't know what he tutored for, but he tutored for something. I need a nap. Create a treasure token. Okay. He just wanted to venture. I'm into it. Can attack his own battle, which is nice. Second core celebrant. I guess we'll play Halo. Not that it matters too much. Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna go fetch another white source off of this. Oh, chat. What do you think he found? A farewell? I think he found a farewell. This seems like a farewell kind of player to me. I might have to go grab a snack, chat. Finds emergent ultimatum. Chat, are we gonna lose? We are totally gonna lose, chat. Omniscience. You can shuffle that back in. So he's gonna take an extra turn. He's sacking a treasure just to play Yorion. He's gonna bounce the keys. See if he can spin into a time warp. The good news is he doesn't have a lot of card advantage here. Kenrith is card advantage. Toasty's card advantage. I keep speaking things into existence, and I need to stop. Well, the good news, he does have enough mana off all those, right? We're 18. We can Rune Halo. Chat, we're gonna lose, baby. We should build Kenrith with training grounds. 5-color track hand trainer with Kenrith. Did he dump a time warp in the yard? I wasn't paying attention. He's in the tank. Diabolic intent to go find a what? Another key to the archive? Or some way to loop his time warps? Or farewell. We might get farewell, chat. Yeah, I don't know. No card advantage. And our hate pieces in this format they're pretty good. They're like on par for the most part. No suppression field hurts, I think. But besides that, I mean, we have most of the pieces for like its other counterparts. I think suppression field's the biggest one that we're missing. Give me Helix Pinnacle, dude. Oh, we found the Aceract. It's just gonna take infinite Aceracts. Chat, not looking good for old Plum. Am I right? Let's go into our last match. Not looking good for old Plum. All right, boys. Whew. It's a tough one. I didn't have high hopes, mainly because I thought we'd be playing against Eldrazi all night. But we haven't even seen Eldrazi. And it's a tough one, boys. We're still getting ripped apart left and right by everything. Okay. It's a lot of lands. All right, final match. We're 1-3. We're gonna keep this hand we're gonna keep a 5-lander, chat. How do you feel about that? I feel great. All right, opponent kept a 1-lander. Love that for us. Oh, they found their land. We're gonna play our Ghostly Prison here. But if we do go into like a Nykthos style build, I mean, we could definitely just play Sphere of Safety over Ghostly Prison. Let's just get rid of a forest. I'll take the 3. Second Ghostly Prison is sweet. We're gonna go fetch a white source here. We have something to take care of Shieldred, which is good. We have a lot of discard fodder, but we can get Skullcrack. Interesting. Maybe this isn't the kind of deck we thought it was, chat. No, it is not. It is some crazy burn something or other. Leyline's going to be real good. Games 2 and 3. Liliana is fine. Okay. Chat, a little confused. Not going to lie. Opponent is playing burn spells with Kroxa and Lily. We're going to eat that. Kind of want to just play this out, but I think we'll wait a turn. See if there's anything else relevant for us to name. Second Lily. Okay, get punished for that. Get punished right away, baby. We would like to find a Sterling Grove or a D-Sphere, please. Rakdos return. Dude, what are we? Opponent's playing burn mid-range? Prave, we are losing a lot. I talked about why, but you know, we're doing our thing. We're here. We're here. All right. We need an answer to this Lily. Is the main thing. We can deal with everything else he's got going, but we need another D-Sphere or to find a Sterling Grove. Yeah, there's a lot of things I like about this deck, but I've said it during our last matches. We need a better source of card advantage. And another way to keep our enchantments on lock. So I think we want to play Greater Oromancy, and I think we almost want, like, Dawn of Hope or more Sphinx's Tutelages or something. Really makes me want to just chuck it in a Yorion shell. Because I don't know if anyone follows me in Discord, but every time I want to play more cards, I just chuck them in Yorion. And we just build the same deck, but bigger. Pardon my... I'm going to mute this as I fix my mic. Not sure what opponent's in the tank about. He does have a Lily ult to get rid of our lock. Maybe they just disappeared, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. Yeah, I think because I talked about that too. I think the United Battlefront's a way to go. I just wanted to try this sort of shell, but I think if we go Battlefront, which is technically card advantage, finds us 2 for the price of 1. And then if we go Yorion, we could play like a mini enchantment wishboard, I guess. You could play like Rest in Peace, Oromancy. Alright, opponent's back. Discards a Croxa. Does he have enough to replay that? He does. Not the mana for it, but... opponent is at 6 on Lily. We find a Gideon's Intervention. That's not good, chat. That's not what we needed. Our answers are just... I guess we can just play Croxa, but like... I don't know. I don't know, chat. We're about to get Lily ulted. Or is this target opponent? JK, we're so good at this game, chat. Never mind. We got Leyline of Sanctity, baby. I was really down in the dumps there for a second. And then, you know what I did? I read the fucking card. You know how often Plum does that? Almost never. Almost never, baby. Second Leyline. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're just chilling, boys. Opponent is on a weird list. It wants to be burn, it wants to be mid-range, it wants to be discard. He's playing Tiny Bones plus Lily. But he's also jamming Stallcrack. I guess Stallcrack's pretty good these days. With Veil combo running around. And chat, I forgot in OBS you can just hit record. So I can just like record our matches in segments, and then that means I don't even have to go back and just clip everything. I can just... Oh, you love it, chat. You love to see it. We're going to try and change our video format around on YouTube. So instead of me uploading an entire stream with nothing going on for it, I'm going to do individual deck gameplay. So if we stream 2 decks, I'll have a video for each. I think. I don't know. I'm no professional. I just need something quick and dirty, you know what I mean? So, chat, we do indeed have our pillow fort, and we're just kind of hanging out. This is a little wonky. So, we saw just kind of all sorts of random stuff. I don't really know if Rest in Peace is going to be that great if he's just jamming Croxa. But I think I'm going to bring in the extra fragments. Veto actually doesn't seem that bad, to be honest. He'll probably side out his pushes. But it might be nice to have Veto against that. What do I not love here? I don't love Gideon's Intervention. I think I'm actually going to drop a Halo and a Ghostly Prison. Let's bring in a Verdict. Let's bring in 2 Verdicts. Let's drop a Prison. I don't think his clocks are that fast. Do we want veto, or are we just gonna hope Leyline is enough? We have another game after. Let's just try it like that. I think we kind of have to maul for a Leyline here, too. But wait, chat, did you see all my beautiful thumbnails I made? I don't know how to make thumbnails. I'm dying. This is a one-lander with a Leyline. We do have a seam rip for turn 1, but I don't love it. We're gonna maul it. I don't love that either. Sure. Oh. We have a new subscriber. Look at me go, chat. How do I view my channel? But look at this. Look at these. Look at all these little thumbnails I made, baby. You know how long? It didn't take me that long, but I spent Sunday doing all these. And look how good they look. Nice and easy to read. I mean, sometimes the triple ones get a little crazy, but I think they look good. Ah, chat, we won! Turns out the mid-range deck that doesn't have good sideboard enchantment hate doesn't do well against us. I didn't work on it yet, but Airtable should have reset today. But anywho, that was match number 5. We went 2 and 3. So, sorry, we'll do a little recap here. For the recap, I mean, you don't see a lot of Pillow Fort these days. You see Enchantress, but I don't think I've ran into Ghostly Prison in a long time. But Seam Rip feels like a good addition. There's also, I am very interested in Temporary Lockdown, but it's just, we kind of played that with Starcage, or we saw the effects with Starcage when we played Tezzerator. It's just such a non-bow, right? Like, it's good, but getting rid of Sterling Grove, Halo, and Seam Rip just seem bad. I don't think it's needed. We could also just play Starcage, because it exiles everything but that. Like, there's a chance we want to play just like a prison deck that's non-enchantment based, and we just do whatever. But I think the Unlife Solemnity is good. I like Leyline a lot. Ruined Halo, we didn't run into any Val combo, but Ruined Halo was really good against Blue-Red Lotus in that match. D-Sphere's awesome. Ghostly Prison was pretty good, but Sterling Grove's probably the best card in the deck here. So I think I want to revisit this. I don't know if we go into like a Yorion shell or not. I'm trying to figure out what else, but I'd probably go into like Dawn of Hope as a tutor target, Greater Oromancy, and then like if we go into, or at least lean into white a little bit more, and maybe jam like a Nykthos. If we play a Nykthos shell, then United Battlefront and Dawn of Hope get much better, especially Seam Rip into Ruined Halo gives us 3 already. I guess it's just trying to figure out how much we can squeeze in as we go. But I'll probably work on this. Cyber-wise, Cyber felt pretty good. I don't think we need the Petrifies. That's a bad card. You're probably better off just playing the 4th Rest in Peace, or Fragment. Rest in Peace was great. We didn't really need Timely Reinforcements at all. Might not need it ever, just because, you know, our whole thing is trying to be good against creatures anyways. With Rip, Halo, Prison, D-Sphere, I feel like we're pretty good if we can't even set up the lock. So overall, it's eh. This version was eh. Mysterized Village with Approach of the Second Sun was cute. We never even played that, so I think just going all in on Sphinx's Tutelage is better too. So those are my notes. We'll mess with it more and maybe revisit it in the future. But for now, we'll take a chill pill with this list. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. That was for YouTube, chat. I'm not actually ending stream. I'm trying to do better. I don't really know what I'm doing, but that didn't have a lot of enthusiasm, but that's okay. That's okay, chat. There's no rules. There's no rules here. What was that? What deck did we just play against? Black-red midrange? Wow. All right. But anyways, yeah, I gotta work on the site. I will do it at some point. I just had to play so much catch up at work. Oh yeah, because having off yesterday. But anywho, I think we're just gonna. What time is it? We've been going for a couple hours. I kind of want to just fuck around with the next deck. To be honest, I don't think we're gonna record too much. But if we find a version we like, we might play this next stream too. Or I guess we could also. I guess all of our matches don't have to be at once. Like I can record matches with this. But I haven't even built the sideboard. I just want to see if it's viable. But this is Knuckleblade Zoo. We've been playing a lot of Knuckleblades, chat. And I'm a big fan of Trackhand Trainer. Cheap viewers. I feel like I get cheap viewers every stream, chat. I'm really interested in Trackhand Trainer by itself. Like, a 1/1 that gives you a Training Grounds is good, but it's also 3 mana stapled onto it to a draw card, and it's good in multiples, because then it becomes 1 mana draw card. So I'm wondering if this is a shell where I want to try out, like, no extra Training Grounds, with just Trackhand Trainer, and then maybe kind of make the rest of the shell better. So I'm playing Nakatl, Tribal Flames, Stubborn Denial to take advantage of 4+ power on Kavu, Knuckleblade, and Savage Knuckleblade. Still playing High Arc. I'm testing out Flame Slash. I was playing a couple builds with Shanty and him, like the Chorus package, but I wanted another creature over him, which might be wrong. But I want to try out Questing Druid here. Just card advantage and a beater as the game goes long. I also kind of want to play one. We're only playing 2 black sources, so most of the time Tribal Flames just hits for 4, which makes me feel like it might want to be like a Boros Charm instead, but we're going to try it. But we're just going to play this in best of 1. Just to get a feel for it, and then if we don't like it, guess what? We don't have to play it, because there's no rules here. There's no rules, chat. There's no freaking rules. What do? We went 2 and 3. Just doing some upkeep. Our untap, upkeep, draw. But we'll keep track of it a little bit. Knuckleblade Zoo. And we'll play this in best of 1. Does that all fit? It does. Beautiful. All right. My arena is glitching out, baby. Very okay. Wow. Look at this. This is beautiful. Let's play some Zoo. Actually, I know we're getting to some of the other Spider-Man spoilers. Or what is it called? Universes. No, what's the arena version? Through the Omen Paths? There are some sweet cards coming out of that. I will say that. Yeah, this hand's pretty sweet. Turn 1 trainer. Might get eaten here. Swift Spear. Maybe we'll just play regular blue source first. I know that makes our Nakatl worse on 2, but don't really want to play extra damage here. We'll see if he kills our Trackhand Trainer. He does indeed. Ooh, a burn player playing Spikefield Hazard. It's like we haven't seen a Spikefield Hazard deck in a while. Keeps his whatever on top. We get punished for not playing our Steam Vents. Trying to save ourselves 2 life. Could have had a Kavu. But that's alright. Playing Barbarian Ring. He's burning through his cards quite a bit here. Kumano. Chat, over under opponents playing 1-drop tribal. This sure looks like a lot of 1-drops, chat. We do find a Triome. This whatever is gonna kill us though. Red source off the top's not good. He's swinging at us or any burn spell. Yeah. All right. Too fast. Too fast, chat. Opponent playing 1-drop burn. Chat, should we revisit 10-land red in Timeless? Do you remember that deck? The real Power 9. Chat, I got an achievement. Chat, we got an achievement. I don't even know where my achievements are. This is... Achievement set ends in 7 days. Oh. What is Yardle Day? Control creatures with exactly 9 power at the beginning of your end step. I didn't even know this was going on. I didn't read things. Deal 93 combat damage with Yardle. Jesus Christ. 20 games contains 25 non-land cards from Dominaria. Win a game with creature spells no abilities. With Yardle as your commander, win a game in which no lands. With Yardle as your commander, win a game in which there are no land cards. Chat, what is that? Like, I get it. I get what it is, but why? Why, chat? Hey. I don't know how many games we're gonna play. I got a couple of things to do after stream, but we're just gonna test this out a little bit. I don't hate this. Is it weird for me to play untapped Steam Vents on 1 to hold up Stubborn now? No, it worked out okay. Okay. We'll play a Kavu. Now we could also go like the whole Leyline route. But I kind of wanted this to be, like, teamer focused with just a lid, the black just in the lands. So Warden, alright, so we're against a little, whatchamacallit here, chat. We're going to Tribal Flames this. We're going to dig. This sure looks like, Battle Combo to me. Flame Slash is good. Sorcery Speed sucks. I wonder if we are better off just playing Shanty by itself. We do have Stubborn Denial. I think I want to play second Kavu and hold up Denial here. So we're just going to exile. Steal that. Put opponent down to 13. Faithless Looting. We're going to counter that. Just to be annoying. We might actually go for a double. Okay, discards 1 Veil. Second one in hand. Soul Warden. Might have full combo in hand, which kind of sucks. We're going to swing all and do... I think we're gonna discard. Let's go full control here. We're gonna discard just in case we hit anything relevant. Second Stubborn Denial is not relevant. He could also have Coco. I'm going to Stubborn Denial that too. Does he have land plus Path to Exile? Okay. Either Knuckleblade off the top wins us the game. He has to block here. We are going to discard Nikado. Right now, he needs both creatures plus an enabler, like a Scryland or something. He could also be playing that 3-mana return the things from the graveyard spell that just came out. The Knuckleblades, they'll sneak up on you, Brave. That's not the card I was thinking of, but it works. We're going to give this guy haste. Swing all. We're going to start exiling things from his graveyard. He has to block here. Trades out that. And we kill him. Interesting. Alright. That went pretty well. We're all about the Knuckleblades on this channel, baby. I want to make them work. We're playing Knuckleblade Zoo. Is it good? Probably not, but... Chat, I literally... We have gold. I can't see where our packs are. Oh, we have a pack. Chat, we have a pack. Oh, okay. I guess we have all those, whatever. I don't really need to buy more packs. I don't know. When did this Spider-Man come out? 28th? Sure, we can cut like 2 of the other one for Coco. What's wrong? What's wrong with Savage Knuckleblade, dude? Standard All-Star. And we're not even playing that any good hits for Coco, I guess. Eh, maybe we are. How many creatures is this? I don't know. We're having fun. Leave me alone. This is pretty good. I like this hand. Oh. 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 Chat, I got excited. I thought our opponent was gonna also play a track hand trainer. Spoiler. 26 for Spider-Man? I'm sorry. Through the Omen Paths. There are some sweet cards so far. Power level feels a little low in general, but there's some interesting things. Wait, 23rd for digital. Oh, look at that. Drake Hatcher. I don't think that card's very good, chat, but that's just me. I think I want to kill his Symmetry Sage, actually. Opponent, what are we doing here? Have they told us exactly what plane we're on, or like where the Universe is Beyond version takes place? Or it's not Universe is Beyond, I guess. Sorry. It's where our version. Yeah, I saw that too. That seems sweet. Web slinging, baby. But so far, all we've seen is like Harmonic Prodigy in your Wizards deck. I like... Okay, I judged a little too quickly, you know? Opponent's playing a spicier brew. He's still playing Wizards, but at least it's like somewhat fun Wizards, you know? I like how you put 12 counters on that. Incredible. Well, that's not what I want to do. Sorry. Chat, he can just make armies of tutus. We're actually just dead to Drake Hatcher. Incredible. That's fun. I guess we're not dead, but we're close. Any spell here kills us. Yeah. All right, opponent. I like what you're doing. Thank you for not doing normal wizards. Chat. Our deck doesn't seem great. Doesn't seem great. What else? Interdimensional Webwatch, Cosmic Spider-Man. Convoke Beanie for combat. Yeah, there's some cool stuff. Oh, Radioactive Spider goes crazy. We also got, we're getting Opposition Agent, right? From the, like, the bonus sheet. That's pretty sweet. Not that, I don't know if it will do that much in Timeless, or in Historic, but it's pretty sweet for Timeless. Opponent playing Briber's Purse and Command Bridge. Are we on some Jank, opponent? Or are we, what are we doing? What's going on here, buddy boy? I mean, it's good against fetches and Timeless. And Scape Shift, I guess. That was a good draw. Swing for 7. Let's draw and discard. We're gonna get rid of this breeding pool, I think. Oh, baby! Chat, is that a Knuckle Blade I spy? Because that looks like a Knuckle Blade to me, chat. And you know I fucking love Knuckle Blades. Astral Cornucopia. Is he on, like... Is he a, offer? Yeah, okay. Is he on Song Combo? He's gotta be, right? We're gonna see if we can hit a Stubborn Denial, which we did not. He's looking for what? Another land? Which he finds. And then... Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen someone play Street Artist in here. Let's let him cook. Let's let him cook, chat. What's he doing? Something crazy? Maybe? Bueller? Is he about to Hidden Strings? No, okay. I don't know what Ominous Parcel does. I'm gonna not lie to you. Search your library for a basic land, reveal it, deals 4 damage to target creature. Is that better than Expedition Map? Maybe. For the utility? Is opponent fizzling here? No. No, they got it, chat. Second Mox Amber. This is fun. But also, like, what are you doing with it? And does he play Emery too? Or is that just his... You think it's just his Legend of Choice? I feel like it's just his Legend of Choice, chat. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I'm waiting to be grape shotted, but he doesn't have a way to make red yet. Chalice for 0. Offers his own thing. Now he has ways to make red. He has how many spells? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus an offer, 11. He's close. He needs 4 spells. 12. patiently waiting. Notch Revival. 13. 3 more, baby. 14. Chad, he's there. He's got it. I think. I might have miscounted, but he's almost there. Excuse me. Main deck Chalice is nice. As a combo deck. I know he probably never plays it because then you can't offer. Oh, he's doing the boring one. He's doing the boring way. Don't you wish Tribal Flames was instant speed? We'll continue to it, Jace. Oh! Chat, I think we actually might freeze it there for today. I got a couple other things to do today, unfortunately, but are there any ways the arena to trigger Infinite, Scry, or Surveil? If there are different shells for Veil. There is I don't know. You could use what's that? Ah, shit. Do you remember how did it work? Yeah, you can loop. I don't know if it's infinite, but there is the Surveil combo. I don't think we've ever played it. Oh. But you play these, and then you play Enhanced Surveillance? Is that the card? Maybe? No. Yeah. Chat, I can't spell. Oh my god. Oh, chat! You could do like the Underworld Breach Surveillance combo, and then just play Veil as your way to win, I guess. But then you can also just play Grape Shot, right? Plus, you'd have to splash another color. But it kind of gives you, like... I'm pretty sure... No, what's that called? Surveil. It's the most recent version. What else does it get triggered off of? Discover, investigate, scry, surveil, or seek. Makes me want to play it with Lotus. But is Lotus a... does it just create a clue, or does it investigate? No, it investigates, duh. But I don't know anything else you could... There's gotta be some way to get infinite... I'm sure there's some way to get infinite scry creatures, or triggers. Yeah, everyone immediately went to life change shell. I feel like some of those other keywords are just begging to be abused. Yeah. I can see that with you. If you play... Oh no, it's in addition to their other types. That doesn't work. Does adaptation do that? No, they're all in addition to their other types. You could play like you could play Divine Visitation. There you go. There you go. Infinite combo. Beautiful, right? Infinite surveils. Right? Because you sack a creature, it comes as a 4/4, and then when it dies, you make another 4/4, so you get infinite creatures. That's bad. I don't know. You probably want something in the 1, 2, or 3 range, right? Whenever a creature sacks... I don't know. It doesn't do off of... It's just keywords, right? Seek, scry, surveil. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, besides like enhanced surveillance combo, but that just plays like a storm deck, and you're probably better off just... I mean, I guess you get you get the backup plan of like Thoughtbound Phantasm and like Ledger Shredder. Like, cause you, like you could just put these two into that shell, and you know, try and if you go off with Through the Breach, you go off with Underworld Breach, you go off with Underworld Breach, but then you can also threaten to just go off with Trilasara. But that's all I got for you at the moment. Is there like whenever you seek? There's Hardened Bonds, there's is there another anything that does anything? Golbez. Now we're getting into weird territory though. But Golbez scries with artifacts. That's nothing. I don't know, Frozen. It is a lot of... It's a lot of keywords, but... What whenever you gain... Is there anything that triggers off of just life gain? Whenever you gain life, scry. Obviously, there's... Hatchproof haste. Whenever another artifact is put into the graveyard, you get a counter and you scry one. That doesn't do anything. Whenever it deals damage to a player, loses one, mills a card, you gain one, then you scry. It has to be combat damage, so no. Whenever you sack another creature, you gain one and scry one. That's interesting. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain one and scry one. We have, no. We should build Presence of Gond one day, chat. We have a lot of things. We have a lot of ways to do it. Alright, because you can just play Guide of Souls plus whatever. Turn 1 Guide, turn 2 Paladin, turn 3 Gond, infinite tokens, infinite life. You also have Lurking Roper, which isn't a good card, but you have it. That's a different deck, though. Frozen, I don't know. My big brewer's brain is, I got nothing for you. I was interested... Oh, no, that was a very convoluted combo. Never mind. There's probably some other stuff, but... That's all I got. I think we'll end the stream there. I just did nothing for the rest of the stream. But anywho, chat. Let's buy a pack to finish off stream. And I want to work on some things. I want to try and make this video. I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm going to do my best. Wow, my graphics are... No, you know what? No packs, chat. No packs. We don't need packs. We can save. But yeah, Pillow Fort was kind of whatever, dude. Didn't, you know, love it. Didn't hate it. But, yeah, I don't know. It could be better, but I think in Eldrazi meta, it's not going to do much. We're just going to get eaten alive by Ugins and whatever. Getting intervention helps with that, but maybe I'll rebuild, lean into white a bit harder, and Sphinx's Tutelage, and we'll retry. But from what it did today, I wasn't too keen on it. But Plum's kind of tired. I gotta work on some things, but shorter work week thanks to the holidays. So we will be back on Thursday. No idea what we're gonna play. Never have an idea. It will probably involve more Knuckle Blades, if I'm being honest. Because I just love Knuckle Blades, chat. But did we play this Delver build? I don't think we did. Chat, I have a Knuckle Blade Delver build. That looks very bad, but we're probably gonna play that. Because I want to play Temporal Trespass with Thought Scour. But anyways, Thank you for tuning in. Quiet night tonight, which is fine. Not like we were doing too much. But I appreciate everyone that stopped by, and I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday evening. And I will see you back here on Thursday. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!